Okay, so how old were you when you started this?
Let me do the math. I was 24.
Okay, and so how did you establish the credibility so that you weren't just having that chick chat?
Right. It was really important to build as many resources as possible. So we would go and find articles on the New York Times, on Smithsonian, journal articles about whatever topic that we're talking about, and really try to build as many, sources as we could for a topic and continually cite them throughout each episode.
Okay, and do you reach out to your fans and tell them like to tune in via social media or anything?
Yes, I think we actually started with social media a little later than we could have, but we now have a fan page on Facebook, and we have a Twitter account as well that people can follow us on, and that's a really great way to get instant feedback and really connect with fans and see who's out there.
Okay, and then does the website ever censor the touchy subjects that you cover?
It's funny, How Stuff Works does not censor any touchy subjects, but iTunes, every now and then our titles will be automatically censored. For instance, to really open up the podcast to this broader male demographic and create that safe environment for them to come in was to talk about male targeted topics. So we did some
So how do you think today's session could help you with your future?
Well, because our feature is so diverse, it was a lot of good information on how to reach the male audience, things about a podcast that I never even really thought about. I've been knowing about blogs and things like that, but it's very interesting how you can record the podcast, do it later when you have time. So you can do that at the middle of the night and then play it at a certain time. So they brought up a lot of things that I did not know or wasn't aware of when you're talking about podcasts. I think it's a very, very good session. I think a lot of women, a lot of people who are thinking about doing podcasts, they need to see this because it's a lot of information on how to reach people and not really worry about demographics. I understand, but in that I got a lot of that. Like, just put things out there. Make sure you're knowledgeable. Make sure it's good information. Make sure you're honest. And I think the main thing is know your voice, and be comfortable in what you're doing, and be secure in it. So I think it was a very, very good session.